everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This is the second episode of Ravenloft and the Demiplane of Dread. I'm Miles with Impact RPG, and I'll let everyone go around and introduce themselves. We'll start with Ravenheart.
What's up, guys? Name is Ravenheart. You can find me at twitch.tv/Ravenheart. I play a lot of horror games, do speedruns, stuff like that. I'm actually just getting new into the D&D scene here on Twitch, and appreciate you guys for playing. My character's name is Sigmund Dischain. He's kind of a like a blank slate kind of character, badass warrior, turned sellsword with a giant sword called the Rising Taunter. Ended up here in the Demiplane of Dread just by sheer accident, and he's a malleable character, and we'll see where his future takes him.
All right. Crystal, you want to go next? We'll just go in order.
Sure. Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear. You can find me at Crystal_Fear on Twitter and at Crystal Fear pretty much everywhere else. I am playing Maeve Seppa, the Tiefling Bard Warlock, who is just kind of enjoying things.
Is this your
30?
Sorry, I'm my next.
Yes.
My computer.
It's different on
down for a
everybody's
second.
Zooms. That's right.
Oh yeah, it's different on
Yeah.
Zoom than it is on Tildays. Sorry.
Random order for you, but in order for us. Oh, that's some DM shit.
I'm Tildays. I'm on twitch.tv/Tildays, and I do all sorts of gaming and cooking 4 days a week on Twitch. And my character, just some person just ended up, oh shit, woke up, I'm in the middle of nowhere in like some crazy, spooky plane, and I have no idea what's going on, but I'm just rolling with it.
Awesome. Matt.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a voice. I forgot how to do a voice. It was a vampire voice. I'm Dasani Dakota, and I'm the native to the Demiplane of Dread, and a ranger kind of charisma ranger guy with a bunch of little animal friends. But I'm still pretty spooky.
Right on. Birdie Source.
Now it's my turn. Hi, everybody. My name is Birdie, aka the Birdie Source, and I am playing Valley Thurwin. She is a Ghostwise halfling druid and has no memory of a good portion of her life, but she's in Barovia for interesting purposes.
It was vaguely through, bruh.
No,
Vaguely
please.
through your
I do know.
It
Not
wasn't
just
quite like
yet.
No, it wasn't. How was it then?
Thanks. Okay, bye. And I'm Misty. I play Kalima Samar, a Asmir paladin, and she is sort of trying to make new friends after her family basically was run out of their home. So there we go.
Awesome. All right. So welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us. It's not like you can escape the mists even if you want to, though. So, there is always that. So when last we met, our adventurers had just defeated some ghouls in a crypt outside of the village of Barovia, unless I'm mistaken.
We went to see
That is what we did.
the Stani camp.
Yeah.
It's a
We went to
ways out
see a
there.
Vistani camp. You had a run-in with Madame Ava that didn't go quite as many of you would have expected. You had a very brief encounter with a Dark Lord of the Demiplane. What else happened? You guys got some meat pies? They were delicious.
They were delicious.
Yeah, I don't think that Madam, the encounter went as she expected either. She seemed very shocked that she couldn't read us.
Very true. All right, so you all are in Barovia, and it picks up where we left off. You're in the village. You've made it basically back to the village of Barovia.
What? I don't get to go see the Vistani again.
Well, you can. You can do whatever you all want. You all talk about what you want to do.
I think we got to go back to. We went back to the tavern, right, where we first got this job to take out the ghouls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically returning there. Is it nighttime by now, or like obviously, or maybe it was nighttime?
Yeah, like I
It's
said,
probably
we're
like
picking
very,
up right
very
where
late.
we left off.
Well,
So it's obviously very late then. Okay.
Well, yeah, that took it was like a half hour walk, if even not even that far north to get to the graveyards, and then that combat lasted. We'll say the total 5-10 minutes, and so it was like an hour. It's probably about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It's just now nighttime. The lack of sun has gone down. The dim ball of not sunlight anyway. So yeah, it's nighttime, but it's not super late as of yet.
Are there more people? Maybe more villagers that have survived all the attacks. Anybody showing their face, or is everyone still pretty much barricaded inside?
So basically, word hasn't quite made it around yet about you. So no one really knows that you've done this yet. So they're all still staying home just to be safe.
no.
Okay. So I guess I'm sure if there was people around to acknowledge that we were there, I'm sure my character would make some kind of declaration that like, oh, we've killed the ghouls and you can come out of your home. It's safe now. But I'm guessing that there's not really a lot of people around, so I'm guessing Sigmund's just kind of keep to himself and head back to the tavern. Of course, to stay with the group. He doesn't really want to venture off too far at this moment because he's still very trustworthy of this area. He doesn't really know it, obviously. So he's going to stick to the group. Kind of just be the protectorate of the group for now.
If I see Sigmund is a little uneasy here, I'll be like, oh yeah, this place sucks. No, not very good. Not very good at all. We should probably go get paid and go back to the see the Vistani. They seem nice, and we work for Strahd now. Right?
Strahd. I don't trust him.
I mean, he is his land. How do you not trust the land?
Are we supposed to give someone this head or tongue or whatever it
Yeah,
is?
we got all these eyes and tongues, and I think we should just get rid of them. I don't
Yeah,
think we should
you,
go on with them.
You bring the ghouls' heads to the bar, and you exchange them as proof for your exploits, taking them out because they can't regenerate or eat if they don't have heads. So it's proof, but they
Do
take
we
all
get
that stuff off.
anything in exchange?
Are we getting paid for this job?
Oh yeah, did you guys discuss a price?
I don't remember.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Well,
I just thought maybe out of the kindness of your heart and thanks for the fact that we've saved this, you'd be willing to show your appreciation through monetary means. Or like a couple free rounds or something.
he'll tell you. I was just seeing how you all would react. I told you all that the people of Barovia would come up with some funds. You're the first adventurers we've seen in a while, and we were able to. You have some dice I can use.
Each side a D20 or what do you want?
3d20. Ooh, dope.
I'll give you shitty ones.
For those viewers at home, Matt and I are in the same room. If you can't tell from our shared green screen, that is
You can see your
off-centered.
shoulder.
Yeah.
That's your shoulder.
That's my- Social distance. Don't touch me.
That's your face. No, I mean, we're not in the same room. We're practicing safety now. If I got it, you got it. You guys know that already.
So you all, they scrounged together a total of 12 gold, 3 silver, and 14 copper. You all can split that however you like. It's basically like 2.5 gold apiece, we'll say.
Let's see.
Just make it easier. 2 gold and 5 silver each. That's what you got. I like that better.
See, Sigmund.
Money is really hard to come by in Barovia.
This place sucks. Like I said, Sigmund. No good. I would like to sleep here for free too.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, fair enough.
He'll
I already bought
he'll
a
give
room.
Maeve back her money. Yeah, yep. Because you paid for both rooms, I think. Or...
I did.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm not sure what good gold will even do us in this land if there are no merchants to use it at.
Hey, money's money, and it don't weigh nothing.
Actually, everyone, we're gonna use coin weight. That's gonna be part of your encumbrance. That doesn't
quit.
sound fun. That doesn't sound fun at all. So yeah, it's
Make me go
you
to the
all have
bank.
Forgotten Realms debit cards. That's how it works. And everyone's got a square, and you just swipe. Yeah, they just pay you with it.
We're on the blockchain now.
I like that. I like that much better.
Wait, how much? You said 2.5 gold? Is that
Yeah. So
what's a
2,
half gold?
5 silver.
5 silver. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, no problem.
How many electrum is that though? No
1
beef.
electrum. That would be, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a 50-cent piece.
So, how much did we get? I'm sorry.
2 gold
One more
and
time.
5 silver.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, so you all have options though. You can either rest for the night and then try and catch up with the Vistani. Traveling at night, Maeve and Dasani would definitely know is a dangerous endeavor.
It's a very bad idea.
Yeah.
I want to eat, I want to drink, I want to talk to rats, and then I want to go to bed. In that order. Eat, then rats.
Sigmund isn't necessarily. Still not looking quite well. He took quite a big hit from one of those ghouls, so he's still looking a little messed up. Like he's still a little bloodied. So he probably wants to go to bed at this point. He's probably had enough for one day.
Eat something! Talk to some rats with me.
I suppose I could stay for a meal before I retire for the night.
A growing boy like you.
So yeah, have some food and an ale or whatever you got. What's cooking?
Is this as good as it gets here? In this place?
Yeah, it's pretty much. He's got like gruel and mead, and they both kind of taste the same.
Have some of both.
It's all pretty mushy. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I guess over food and drink, Sigmund will do his best to get a little bit more information out of the apparent locals here, or you guys. Dasani's obviously from around here or frequents this area, so he wants to know more about Strahd. Basically, Sigmund, he's asking you. So, what can you tell me about Strahd? What is he?
What do you want to know about Strahd?
Anything. If we are to be in his care or to
Ah,
do his bidding,
I
I'd like to know who I'm working for.
mean,
Strahd is a vampire, obviously.
A vampire? Are those real? I've heard about them in folklore and tales, but isn't that just Isn't that just tales told to scare little children?
Exactly. Obviously, she says. I don't know how obvious. He's a guy with a cloak. He flies around, drinks blood, but vampire?
He's a vampire.
Okay, he's a vampire.
And yes, vampires are real. Yes, there's a lot of them around here.
Oh, this place is lousy with vampires. Hey, we got more people watching. We fucked everything up. Good job, Mouse. All right, let's do this.
All right.
I forget what we were doing. Oh, we were taking a rest.
Yeah, it was about 9 o'clock at night.
Waking up.
But yeah, now all that time passed, and you all long rested, and all your wounds are healed. You get half your hit dice back if you spent any. I don't think any of you did though.
No, see, we were just trying to give the fans a true experience. Like, we took a rest, the stream took a rest. That's all it was.
That's what happened. Exactly.
That's a sleeping animation.
So it's time skipped, and it's now morning.
Did you say a long rest?
Yeah, actually, it's a super long rest. You guys are really tired because it's the first adventure and you've been doing in a minute. So it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. You stayed up for a while.
Groovy.
And you all slept in. Yeah.
I would say Sigmund actually wakes at the break of dawn, and he ventures down. He ventures down into like I'd say, is there like a side alley or maybe like a back area of the tavern?
This whole yeah, but the whole village is like a side alley. It's all torn up.
Well, basically, Sigmund heads out to the side of the tavern to where like people won't bother him or like anyone won't be seeing him, and he does his morning exercises and swings his sword around. And
I would like to perception check.
Okay, let him finish. But morning exercises and what else? Anything else?
Like he does his training regimen where he's like swinging his sword, different sword forms that he's learned, and you can hear the Ryzen taunter swinging through the air, and it makes a very distinct whooshing sound as it flies through the air.
I don't know what you're perceiving.
It's very loud. Like anybody around could hear it, and you could hear Sigmund grunting too, like
What are you trying to hear? What he's doing? Then yeah, you'd hear it. It probably woke you up a couple of times.
Okay, I'd like to follow it up. Can I get a stealth check?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm on fire, dog. It's an 18.
Okay.
So I guess you don't notice me then.
Actually, Sigmund, you can make perception check to see if you see Dasani peeping on you while you work out.
Okay, no problem. 1 second. Let me see what my perception is. +2. Okay, let's see. D20 +2. And roll it. I got an 11.
No. Yeah, you're stealthing right now.
I hear birds. There's probably no birds, actually.
Nah, dude, they all like fly off dramatically as you do your toe pass.
I guess, is anyone else waking up early then? You all can wake up whatever time you want then. It's fine.
Maeve will, when she's woken up by the sound of Sigmund's sword, she'll go, "What the whatever, I'm going back to sleep." And then she won't get up until probably 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
I'd say about after 15, 20 minutes, Sigmund's daily warm up is done, and he basically sits with his water flask. His armor is off. He's just sitting there with maybe his base clothing and his cloak wrapped around him, and he's just sitting there, just smoking out of his little pipe and just kind of letting the morning air fill his nostrils and thinking about what's going. He's thinking a lot about Strahd and that castle in the distance.
This is okay.
And just
reveal myself at this point. And I kind of go up and motion towards your sword, may I?
Yeah, I suppose. Be careful though; it is very heavy.
What do I need to do a cool swing here? I'm not good at swords.
You can give me a strength athletics check as you pick it up, and you know it's going to be heavy, and you pick it up really fast.
Oh, look.
What'd you get?
Oh,
20 plus numbers?
yeah.
Or do you get minus numbers?
What's your strength? What's your strength?
Strength is just flat. I'm not very strong.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Well,
you're
I'm
probably
close, too.
you're gonna have to roll something to to pick it up.
I gotta look at my dude. Level 2. I forgot I'm not in the campaign because I tried to do the homebrew stuff, but it's really hard. So now I'm just using a Discord message that Miles sent me. Going with 2. Oh, there we are.
+1, you have a strength of 12.
+1.
So with since you rolled a natural 20, so that gives you what, a 21?
Yeah.
I was making the difficulty. I was actually, the difficulty class was going to be really high to just lift it anyway. If you have less than a 16 or less than a 13, yeah. So if when you go to lift it up and you try to do a cool swing, but it's literally just way too heavy for you, and I'm actually going to need a sleight of hand from Sigmund because you see him about to drop your big ass sword.
Okay. 17.
You're able to catch.
Oh, let me show you. There you go.
I believe you. It's fine. It's honor based. Don't lie. You're only lying. I mean, you can't win D&D anyway, so you're only lying to yourself.
I'm gonna be the wiener. Okay. So I would say like Sigmund, he only has the gauntlets on from his armor because he's not gonna.
Your fingers.
So he just reaches up and just like with one hand and like stops the blade from smashing against the cobblestone. He's like I said, be careful. And then he says he looks at him and then he stands up with him and he basically stands like next to him and he goes, you have to center yourself. And he kind of puts his arms out like, center yourself. Spread your hands apart on the hilt. Don't raise it past your head. And bring it down carefully. And if you can get the strength to go faster, you'll feel more comfortable as you go. And like I kind of like just like motion for him to how to swing it carefully.
And I will pantomime his swing.
I'm encouraging him to try. I'm not like taking it away from him or anything.
All right. Awesome.
I know
So
it's
you
way
guys
too heavy for me though.
He's
and
trying
I'm
to-
more
he's
impressed
trying-
than I was before.
Yeah, he's trying his best. Sigmund is trying his best he can to give Dasani instructions. Valley, what are you doing?
I think that Valley she wakes up probably not very early, but not very late. So I'm going to say like a noon o'clock. And we're at what is essentially a hotel above a tavern, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Ish.
yeah, something like that. An inn above a tavern. So she's going to go downstairs and still doesn't know if she fully understands why she's here or trusts the people she's with. So she's going to try to have a conversation with someone in the bar, maybe someone seated at the bar by themselves that looks like she won't be interrupting anything. And she'll sidle up next to them and say, hello, friend. Can I buy you a drink for a few minutes of your time?
Yeah, there's only one person of real interest at the bar right now. Let me give you a description.
How early is it again?
Noon.
Yeah.
As long as it's noon,
there's commoners,
it's totally
but
fine.
You can tell that they're all commoners. I lost my guy.
I love all the monsters in Strahd, dude.
Yeah, there's so many cool NPCs. I've lost my guy. Yeah, this guy is a hunter.
I knew it wasn't a mongrel folk.
No, it's not a mongrel. Yeah, there's a mongrel folk just drinking at the bar. Like, hey, everybody, I'm nuts. No.
No, thank you.
No, thanks. Nobody has time for that. All right, so
Just look it up in the thing.
I don't remember his name offhand.
Billy.
His artwork.
We'll call him Billy for
His
now.
artwork. All right. Well, yeah.
What chapter does he show up in? Yeah, D&D
I
Beyond.
know what chapter he shows up in.
Then he should be there. And go up to, maybe it is. Or, no? Just purple flash of light. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Sorry,
he wasn't lying.
everybody.
He wasn't
All
lying.
right. My
these guys.
apologies. Yeah, there are 2 hunters. Actually, no. Like I said, there's only one, and his name is Zoldar. He's human. Looks like he's in his late 30s to 40s, somewhere around there. He's bald, but the sides of his hair are grown long. He has a super long beard, fluffy wolf pelt shoulder pads, and padded leather armor, a giant longbow, and a quiver on his back. And he's drinking that gruel mead, nice and delicious early in the morning.
Does he accept my offer?
Yeah, he'll take another for sure.
Okay. I will then flag down the barkeep and ask him to get us 2 of those wonderfully potent beverages. I will, though, sip mine very slowly. I'll make it look like I'm taking big chugs, of course, but
Gotcha.
I will sip it because it is a little early for Valley to be drinking vast amounts of alcohol considering her size. So she'll take it easy on this one, but she'll say, so, thanks, I appreciate it, man. What do you, it looks like you're a hunter, right? Yeah?
Indeed.
Yeah, how's hunting around here?
Well, if you're hunting wolves, the game is good. There's more wolves in these parts than I could literally string arrows on my bow.
Well, I saw a wolf last night. I don't know if it's the kind of wolf you're talking about, but it was a wolf for a minute. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah?
He side-eyes you because he hasn't really been making eye contact up to this point. He side-eyes you, and he says, I know that wolf.
Do you? Yeah. It was an interesting run-in. Didn't expect it. I just got here. I haven't been here long. Is that pretty normal around here? Wolves like that showing up?
Says, the trick is, when that wolf shows up, just try your best not to be his prey. Don't be on his bad side.
Okay.
Because he is an excellent hunter.
It's good to know. Good to know. How advisable is it to be on his good side?
As good as a side as a creature like that could have. Should go for it, but he's literally cloaked in darkness. Everything about him is a shadow and a lie. So you always want to be careful too, but he is powerful and he does kind of make a lot of the rules around here, so having him, he'll never feel like he's in your debt, but you could earn his favor somewhat. It's not like that he would like you more so much as he would hate you less.
Okay,
if that
okay.
makes sense.
Understood. And the people around here, how do they take to folks that have a affiliation with said wolf?
He'll look around, kind of does the over the shoulder, and he'll tell you, ever since the Vistani started expanding, it's hard to know who you can and can't trust, but they used to be a lot more ferocious and they pushed their power a lot more than they do now because they're outsourcing a lot more. Yeah.
I'm really upset I felt like Sigmund in his muscles and his big shoulders.
She will in turn side eye him a little bit and say, I don't know much about the Vistani, I'll be honest, but I seem to have fallen in with one of them. Or a couple, I don't know, I can't tell. How careful do I need to be?
He doesn't really know how to answer the question. He says, you can work with them. Some of them can be trusted, but I wouldn't trust all Vistani willingly. But you can. It's not to say that they're all bad people, but
they generally follow the wolf.
They generally follow the wolf. Doesn't matter if they're the humans or the new band of recruits. They still kind of follow what the wolf will say what he would have them do.
Okay.
Or they do, at least they stay out of his. At the bare minimum, they stay out of his way.
Good to know. Well, I appreciate your time and friendship now, and I will let me get you one more, and I'll order him one more from the bartender and take my leave.
He'll say one more thing.
Yeah.
If you ever plan to take the wolf down, you'll need real sunlight, true sunlight. I've heard it's the only way to really get him. And that's all he's got for you.
I'll grin at him like slyly, and I'll say, "Who said anything about taking him down?" And I'll leave. I'll go outside.
All right. Tildes and Elena and Kylina, what are y'all doing?
Alana realizes that she's gonna be here for a while, and just heads downstairs and settles on grabbing some ale for breakfast, and just decides to just try to fit in with the crew down there, with all the hunters and all that, or anybody that's down there still. It's probably like a little bit past noon. It's been a rough day, whiffing all these attacks all day. But it's just just trying to collect my thoughts and just not really bother anybody, but see if there's anybody that's looking to talk.
There are commoners and there are your fellow party members down there right now.
Am I in the bar now?
You can be in the bar if you want. And Kylina, what are you doing? Anything?
I think that she would just be kind of wandering to just see what people are doing. She wouldn't really know what her newfound friends are up to. She'd just be kind of watching or trying to listen to what they're doing. Nothing on her really own. She's just kind of hanging out in the background.
Gotcha. So you're all basically down in the bar right now. There's some commoners and the barkeep, and also I've forgotten his name again now. I'm great at this, huh?
Zoldar.
Zoldar, yeah. That's what it was. Spelled all strange. Difficult, 'cause it's Barovia. All right.
And Maeve will finally get out of bed and wander down.
All right. So yeah, it's I don't know. Not late in the day. It's early in the day-ish still. Kind of afternoon-ish. Where do you all want to go from here? You can always just go straight to Strahd's castle if you want to do that. You can go to the Vistani camp.
Yes.
And there's plural for the Vistani camp. There's the there's the, I'd say, town of Vallaki. It's a little bit bigger than a village. And Maeve, roll me history with advantage. And Dasani, roll me history without it, just regular.
19.
10. So you've heard that things have changed in Vallaki somewhat, but Maeve, you would know that one of the burgomasters of that town was recently killed, and there is a lady named Madame Fiona Wachter who is helping run operations of the town until they can find more suitable arrangements. She might have, you believe, but they employ a lot of Vistani, and also have like absorbed the town guard into some weird security force in the town of Vallaki.
Okay.
So it's kind of, criminal run sort of situation now, where it was a little more of a town before. But yeah, so there's always there.
So
There's an
So I have a question. As far as the dynamics of the party goes so far, we're aware that Dasani and Maeve are actually, they're from this area, right? Or they're from Barovia, like from around this. They're locals.
I got
very much
summoned with a mist. I forgot how to do a vampire voice. So everybody give me a vampire voice really quick so I can remember how to do it.
I can only do Arnold
Russian.
Schwarzenegger. That's it. I can only do Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I don't do any other voices.
Russian.
The only thing I can do is the blah blah blah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Sound like Valinsky.
You just tried to sound like Belinsky. All right, I got the vampire voice again. You just try to sound like Belinsky. All right, I remember. Okay, yeah.
Whereas Maeve's voice is sort of English-ish. And occasionally, like, Celtic or Russian or, Vistani. We're from all over.
Yeah.
But you guys want to go to not here? I hate this place. It's bad. How about we go back to the Vistani camp? It was really nice.
Well, I was thinking perhaps we'd go to Vallaki.
Maybe first we should figure out why the hell we're here and what we're doing. Are we working for that guy now? Do we
Yes.
like, are we hanging out? Is this like a thing now? I'm honestly a little lost.
Okay. Here's how it works, right? The Stragos adventurers, fortune's rare, except that didn't happen. And I'm not really an adventurer per se, so we are now. Hey, we're adventurers now.
I was an adventurer anyway.
Oh, that was not.
Right, but why are we adventuring together?
Because the mist has decreed it.
Yes, why? So, shouldn't we figure that out? Maybe get some sort of idea?
You want to go ask some Miz? Let's go ask some Miz. Okay, we go ask
Do we
some
all have
Miz.
something in common? Is there something about our past? Maybe we all...
So,
I feel like Sigmund is very much there with Valley. It's very much like, yes, she's right. Why are we here? Why were we summoned here?
The bartender
holds us here?
overhears your all's conversation, and he walks up and he says, if you're all so interested in why you might be here, surely that one, as he points to Maeve, will know that the black carriage will take you straight to right to the bridge.
I would say at this point,
To the castle.
Sigmund is very distrusting of Maeve at this point. He gives her the eye like, I don't know who, like he doesn't trust her at all. Like, especially in the last battle. By the way, in the last battle, didn't Maeve totally like blast Sigmund once?
Yeah.
That wasn't my fault. That was not my fault.
Okay, so I even at like that is adding on to that. So definitely there's a lot of distrust between Sigmund and Maeve at this point. So he's basically just like giving her this look like.
Well, then Maeve will look at you and stick her tongue out.
Valley's like, okay, children. I'm sorry. What was that about a bridge? We're going to a bridge now? What does the bridge do? Maeve?
So there's a carriage.
Carriages and bridges.
It's a few hours walk, but there is a black carriage that anyone who's from here would know well. There is no driver, but it is an enormous black carriage that can fit up to about 10 people or 1,000 pounds of supplies. And it has no driver. It's drawn by 2 jet black horses. Everything is black on them except for their red eyes.
Murdered out carriage. No.
Shadow
we do
mirrors.
not want to go there. We do not. No. Bad idea.
No
Are we
care.
going to
They want to
Canehurst
know why they're
Castle?
here. If they want to know why they're here, we
Listen,
may as well.
we worked for him. Now, anyway, we did the thing with the ghouls. Now that we work for him, I say we go make it official, and we be Vistani, like me, one big happy family, and then that's why we're together. And then I kind of look at Alana and Sigmund, Valley.
I'd say Sigmund. He's not going along with that line of thinking, but he heavily puts his sword back up onto his back where the hook is, and he says, "I don't claim to work for anyone from this godforsaken place."
Yeah, I didn't
but-
sign any contracts, so I don't know what you're
Exactly. But if we have to go along this path to find the answers, then so be it. Let's go.
Wait, which path? Are we going to find a bridge, or are we going straight to a castle?
We're going to the carriage, which will take us to the castle.
Take us there then.
They want
You
to
don't
know
have
why
to
they're
do
here.
that. You can. You totally can.
Maeve, sidebar. You sure you want to go
What?
meet the big guy already right now?
They want to know why they're here.
But he
Madam
has his
Ava
way
couldn't
of
tell us.
making opportune appearances anyway. I say, and then I look around. Again and sniff. Yeah. I say we go do something dramatic, and he'll probably show up. It's like catnip to him.
I mean, he still owes us. He did say he was gonna do us a favor if we kill those.
We got 2.5 gold. I say we go meet the Vistani. You want to make a deal? You guys want to make it formal? We'll go meet the Vistani and make a formal deal. All be Vistani and working for him in an official capacity.
The only deal I want to
that's
make
not
is how
how
to
that
get the hell
works.
out of here.
Yeah, you have the assumption apparently that we all want to be Vistani. I don't understand
Don't
what
get
the
to
point
be
is of
Vistani.
that.
That's not how that works.
2 words. Well, 1 word twice. Gang, gang. So, come on. What you guys? You want me to leave you here, all alone and scared? I can lie. You don't even know where you're at.
I ain't scared. You got issues. So as long as Maeve's here, she seems to know what to do.
Okay, let me ask
She knows
a
how
question.
dangerous it is.
Does being brought here by the mist automatically make us being like? Does that equate us being brought here by the wolf?
No.
So why are we
have to get-
immediately assuming we have to go see him?
Okay, all right, okay. This will actually tie into something that happened last week. Roll me Arcana or History.
Who?
Intelligence. Everybody.
Oh,
Because you're all together, right? You can all hear each other?
23.
12. So anyone who got above a 15 or higher would know that you'd recall that part of what Madame Ava said was the nature of you all being here and the way that you were summoned is unlike anything that she's encountered. So you don't know. But usually that has been the rule. That is the general rule. That if you're in Strahd's domain, it's because he brought you in, or had you
But we
brought in, usually by a Vistani.
Like you all said before, deals. Strahd's made deals too.
We spoke with him last week, and he specifically said he wasn't the one who brought us.
He's made deals too. There's a tier
talking
in
about
Strahd,
demons.
dark powers.
If he's not the one who brought us here, shouldn't we be figuring out who did and go talk to them?
Okay. I like that. All right, let's do that.
How do you propose we go about doing then?
Wouldn't you know?
I'm from here. I didn't make here. I helped with it. But,
You're no help.
I'm going to go sulk now.
I don't mean to be frustrated here, but it's hard not to be when I feel like I've been sucked into this strange world, and now I'm expected to be a slave of some vampire, as you say.
No one is saying that.
Okay,
Listen.
let's all just
Look, sometimes in social things there's rules, and you just have to follow the stupid rule and play the game along and stop worrying about your sword.
Kalina, it's a social contract, is what you're saying.
God.
Deals, yes.
No, you all.
I look at all the non-Barovians, I'm like, you all have a certain set of skills. Correct?
You talk a lot, and yet you say nothing. So,
I'm asking you a question. It's your turn to talk. You guys can do things, right?
yes.
Tommy, you're forgetting something. You and I were also summoned through the mist.
That worries me. Yes, that's no good. That's.
Which is why
I'm not trying to.
Dasani,
why are you such a coward?
Because you don't know the powers you're dealing. Dark, unknown powers. Strahd, he.
Does anybody have a rope?
Oh gosh. Okay, listen.
I
We've
do.
got
Wrap it
two
around
locals.
him, and let's go.
Wait, we have two locals. Okay, just let before we go with the dominatrix thing. Listen, Dasani, you want to go to the Vistani camp to pledge fealty to the wolf. Is that correct?
The wolf is what we're calling him now. Yes, the wolf, yes.
Okay. And Maeve, you want to go see the wolf to see what's up and see if he knows why we're here, correct?
yes.
Okay. The remainder of us, let's take a vote.
Okay, I'm going with Maeve because she seems to know what she's doing.
You will die.
Okay. Sigmund?
I say
on,
we go
Sigmund.
see this wolf. The Dasani yesterday were a little help, other than to point us in the direction of ghouls.
That was a job. Good job. You
Elena.
found them.
Where would you prefer?
I think that the wolf must know a lot more than we do. And I think that we should.
I'm gonna tell him.
I mean,
you guys
he might
called
be
him that.
concerned too. Is like there's someone else involved, and he's supposed to be the guy that knows everything.
Okay.
Precisely.
That makes sense. I don't really want to go see the wolf, but I also want to do the opposite of what Dasani wants. So let's go see the wolf.
Okay, so are you coming willingly, or shall we have Sigmund take his very large sword and stick it in your back and make you walk? Your choice.
As appealing as that sounds, and it does sound
I think
appealing.
Sigmund is basically Sigmund gives Dasani a
continue
look.
to stalk. So to continue to stalk within the shadows, and I'll hiss at you guys every once in a while. But then I'll wave.
I would say Sigmund basically looks at Dasani and says, "Don't worry, just stay close to me."
Okay, I'll do that.
Right. Well, then Maeve will lead you all to the carriage.
Oh, fun.
What dark future awaits us?
Oh.
You know, if it's a carriage, you would think it could just come pick us up. I don't know. It's just maybe that's just me, but
Yeah, let's
I guess we can walk to the carriage. 2 hours. It's fine.
I don't like where this is
Yeah, we'll
going.
say 2-hour walk to the carriage. Okay.
On my way there.
It's been a day. You know what I want to do here?
What's that?
Animal friends. Is this a good spot for animal friends?
Let's see what the walk is gonna consist of, folks.
Is there anybody like out now that they realize the ghouls aren't coming back?
Oh, it's actually going to be like, I'm going to say, if you guys travel quickly, you can get there in 2 hours. Otherwise, it's like a 3 to 4 hour trip walking. Oh, wait, no. It's 3 hours if you take the Vistani shortcut that you took last time. What were you asking, Sigmund? I'm sorry.
Are there more villagers around that now that they realize the ghouls aren't coming back, or maybe like word has gotten around that the ghouls have been killed or anything like that?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact,
Oh, that's gross.
it has gotten around, and you do see a few more Barovians out and about, but give me perception checks, even when they look at you, knowing that you all are kind of heroes. You could be heroes.
We could be heroes. No, 7.
5.
I got a 12.
17.
10 is what we're looking for here. Alright, so, if you got below a 10, you wouldn't really know. You're just like, okay, well, I don't seem to be getting much praise for our heroic efforts, but that's okay. Anything above a 10, most of these people kind of just look lifeless and like they don't have a lot going on up here. You all have a point of inspiration, because I don't know, it doesn't translate, but yeah, you all can start with a point of inspiration.
What did I need? I got 12 that time.
That's a 10.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So yeah, a lot of these people just look lifeless, and like they don't have a lot. Like the lights are on, but no one's home. They do basic, rudimentary human things, but they really only know like fear, dread, and like doldrums. I don't know if that's a feeling.
Valley will kind of walk up next to Maeve and say, "Hey, the people around here, are they always this blah?"
Well, when you live in this place for as long as they have, your spirit sort of breaks sometimes.
No souls.
Even the people with souls, though. Yeah, so like whether they have souls or not, a lot of the people are just broken in Barovia, because when you live in the hellhole for long enough, it saps at you. It saps away. Like your
Oh, good,
essence.
good. So if we stay here long enough, we'll be that.
Well, perhaps you're stronger
Possibly.
than they are.
Okay, let's walk a little faster. Okay, that's good.
You do all tend to notice that the colors around here are all pretty drab. Like the Vistani have colorful clothing, but most everything else, like even the like colors and pigments and hues, get warped by this place and become like some sort of like weird sepia color tone.
It winds up looking a little bit like how my camera looks.
I don't get that cool Vistani hoodie now because we just had to go straight to Daddy. So
We're going straight to
We'll
Daddy.
go see the Stani soon.
We already saw the Vistani. They
And
didn't tell
Valley,
us anything.
you don't really like it here, do you? I get the distinct feeling that you're not having a good time here in Barovia.
The Stani, honestly.
Pulls out her broadsword and turns around and looks at Dasani. Are you done? Because if you're not done, I may not know how to use it very well, but I'm pretty sure stick you with the pointy end will work.
Oh, you should ask Sigrid about that. He can teach you.
Listen. We're all in this together. We're all suffering the same fate here. We might as well work together the best we can.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get that put on a t-shirt. Yeah. Teamwork, everybody. Let's go die.
Every time you say something negative, I think we should
Okay, let's go.
throw a rock at you or something. Until you get the point that there's no point in negativity.
Wait a second. I guess we get paid. We did do a job. Maeve, you take point on this one.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah, and to be fair, you did just threaten to kill him, so.
Me?
She's talking to Kylina.
I sticking with the pointy end. I don't know how to use it.
To be fair, it seems like Dasani is used to those kind of threats.
You're not
There's
wrong.
nothing I haven't heard before.
So,
Right.
Travel
let's
time.
continue.
Animal friends.
It's like these. It's
Sound
like that
off
dog.
to me.
Squirrel.
Work.
All right. Let me find my thing.
Here, I got it.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
All right. You exude an aura of natural magnetism. Animals and fae are attracted to your presence. Once per short rest, you can call upon nature and draw up to challenge rating 1/2 creatures that fit in the available ringer companion list within a 5-mile radius. Yeah, it's a 10-mile radius in your favored terrain. So basically, yeah. There is.
Now I call some animals and see if they'll be my buddy.
There is actually. There are a lot of birds around, mostly ravens, and they're drawn to you, and you can feel the presence of a fae like a mile away, but something is preventing it from drawing to you.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. It's a side quest time. I have to get some raven buddies, and then I'll see how that works. I'll have him go scout towards this fae.
You get some raven friends.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
I got one right here. I got one right here.
Now that I changed my my patron, I also have a raven friend that is with me constantly.
Hers is cooler than my ravens. I feel inadequate now.
Your ravens are just ravens. They're
Oh,
untrained wild
I know.
beasts, so.
I can't see through their eyes. They're just my friend.
I can.
Yeah, so her
He's not
raven
quite the
would probably
beast
be a better
master or
scout.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, I will
Not
actually,
Beastmaster.
beast friend.
Bob, could you send your raven to kind of help my ravens, show my ravens the ropes?
He's not able to train them.
Well, no, just like first in the raven formation, out, over, and then I point towards where I was sensing the fae.
Oh, I can certainly. Where is the thing that says? Okay.
It's relatively close, like a mile or so. You all are about 2/3 through your trip, or a third. No, yeah, you're about an hour in.
Are we in the carriage still? The black carriage, or are we walking?
We're walking to the carriage.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah,
The carriage only takes you
Okay.
through the gate and through like Strahd's yard.
yeah, but you have to get to the carriage. So the carriage, it goes from the bridge to the one other spot, and then to the castle, and it does a loop around, and it'll pick you up and take you to the castle. It loves to do that.
All right. I will send my raven out to see what this fae is.
That's a neat trick. I think you're hiding something from me.
How fast does a raven fly? And how far out can you see through its eyes?
Within 100 feet.
Okay, yeah, it's further than that.
Oh.
Can you communicate with
then
it, though?
Never mind.
No, we just follow it and stay within 100 feet.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so this raven, I'll just tell you, it's like 100 feet away, because that works. It's like 200 feet away, because the bird's like 100 feet away from you, and it's looking out 100 feet. There is a satyr, and he's like up in a tree, and there are a bunch of wolves. There's 2 dire wolves, like snapping up the tree trying to get him, and they've like snapped the branches down all the way up like 7 feet up in the air, and he is stuck 7 feet up in the tree being snapped at by big dire wolves.
How many are there? 2, you said? 2
2 of them.
large. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna attack them.
Oh,
You all can try to roll stealth.
this puts me in a ranger conundrum.
The
Sigmund
dire
does not
wolves
know
are
stealth.
beyond you.
He does not.
Nat
He does
20.
not practice stealth.
Nat 20.
I'm going to
5.
cast jump, and I'm going to jump up in that tree with that satyr.
Okay.
Cricket leg.
So you're like 200 feet away right now, though.
I'm running up there on him. I'm just jumping over in a vault of these wolves. Just up in that tree.
I gotcha.
Oh my god, I'm sorry if I'm giving you flashbacks to the first Raven. First Ravenloft campaign.
No.
That's the lot of tree related questions.
Yeah, a lot of tree related questions. All right. Yeah, but you're gonna have to get up there. That's gonna take you a round to like dash up there first.
Dash dash. I want my ravens to be comforting to. Well, I guess they wouldn't listen to me if I told them to do that.
Yeah, because if you dash, once you're like
Yeah, just dash.
once you're like 50, 60 feet away, you can dash and then jump.
Yeah.
After you run 10 feet, and like you can jump 50 feet. That's about.
That's what I'm doing.
Holy shit!
I got it's a spell. Magic jump. Cost me a
that's with
cricket
dash.
leg
Yeah, with
and
a
an
dash,
action.
'cause you run 10 feet and you have a 30-foot
Can
speed.
you take a bonus action before an action?
Yeah.
So I could take, but I couldn't take dash. I couldn't
Bonus
take a
action
movement
is
speed.
to dash.
Oh, but bonus action move.
No. Your action is to dash.
All right, gotcha.
Bonus action to dash is for rogues. Sorry. All right. Yeah. So it's gonna take you a minute to get up there. It's gonna take all you guys a minute to get up there. But now you know we're good. What's everybody else doing?
I will go after the wolves.
What all did you guys get on your stealth?
I did not.
I got a nat 20.
Just ran.
Okay. Well, I mean, you'll get a surprise round if you have stealth on them. Though.
Surprise running.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I was 17. But I am a paladin with a big shield, so there's
So I'm hearing 20s and 17s.
I got a
Anybody
5.
Get below a 10?
I got an 8.
And then everybody else got like high numbers.
Alana and Lolly got low ones.
You guys are fine. They got really low on their perception checks anyway because they're pretty occupied with this satyr right now. So you all have, what is it? Advantage on your first round of attacks, and you can roll initiative.
Another nat 20. Plus. That's my initiative.
Oh,
Plus 0.
dang.
Never mind.
It's 1 in 400.
4.
21.
23.
Hold on. I'm not there yet. I'm sorry. Maeve, what do you got?
20.
20, you said?
Yep.
All right. Signum, what do you got?
Oh, my initiative right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Hold on, I messed up my capture. There we go. Initiative is it's +2. Yes. 4. Wow. Makes sense because, like I said, Sigma doesn't do stealth, so makes sense that everyone else gets to go first.
It's all good. Dasani, what you got?
Oh, I got 10.
And Elena, what do you got?
For the initiative,
Yep.
21.
Kalina?
3. For the shame of it all, 3.
All right, and Valley.
23.
All right, Valley, you're up first. You all are about 60, 70 feet away from him right now.
And there is a satyr in a tree and 2 dire wolves trying to eat it. Am I correct? Okay. And they are 60 or 70 feet from us. Okay, well, I am going to... I'm gonna... I guess... I hate doing this every single time. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on one of these stupid wolves. So, my ghostly skeletal hand once again will try to wrap itself around mine enemy, and he's going for the throat of one of these dire wolf pups. So I'm gonna make a ranged spell attack. And I essentially what I did is I booped its nose instead, because I thought I was like, hey, quit it, and I booped his nose with the finger, and that was goody. As a bonus action, I'm now gonna cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff.
I want to try to cast Hex on the closest direwolf. And then, so place a curse on a creature that you can see within range of 90 feet. And then, until the spell ends, you deal 1d6 to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. And choose one ability to the target has a disadvantage on with the chosen ability. So I can cast this now,
Okay.
and then I'll roll a 1d6 whenever somebody actually hits it.
Is it whenever somebody hits it or whenever you hit it?
It says whenever target whenever you hit it, so whenever I hit it again.
Okay. And then does it make a saving throw or anything?
No. Whenever it hits 0, you can use a bonus action at the end of your turn to curse a new creature.
Let's take a look here. Cool, we'll go with that. I like that. Cat, startle me.
Oh,
Alright. So one is hexed, and who's up next? Maeve.
alright. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the other one. $24.
That'll hit.
Okay. And 10 for 9 damage.
Are you hitting the one that's hexed or the one that's not?
No, the other one.
Alright. And Valley, the one that you attacked is going to come rushing after you. And Maeve, the one that you attacked, is going to come rushing after you. So against Maeve, I've got an 18, and then against Valley, I've got a 22. Do those both hit?
Ouch. Yeah.
You each take 10 piercing damage, and I need a
Ow!
DC 13 strength saving throw.
Wait. Hold on.
$16.
That'll work.
Ow.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I need a DC 13 strength save.
Okay.
Wait, what? Were you 174 already? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I have to shave my beard with Tony.
Ooh, that is
He did want me to join the bald guy club so bad.
that is a 16, sorry.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
You make
And
it.
then also I am going to he needs to make a con saving throw of 13.
You using a reaction on him?
Yeah.
Constitution, that's 16.
Okay, fine. He's
Thank
fine.
you, Tony, for your donation.
Yeah, thanks,
Appreciate
Tony.
it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tony. He did say he wanted me. Remember? He said that. He
Why
said
you have to do it?
Yeah, because he's like, I want you should join the bald guy
I
club
also
too.
wanna-
So, yep, there we, yep. Mm-hmm.
It's happening.
I also want to hellish rebuke the one that attacked me.
Yeah, go for it. Was it saving throw, right?
Finger. Dex saving throw of 13.
That will be a fail with 4.
Ha. That's 17.
17 damage.
Yeah.
Is that... I'm going to say that's to the one that's hexed.
Alright.
No, that was to the one that bit me, so not the one that's hexed.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, yeah, because that's the one that you hit. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You did 17. He looks terrible. He's still up, but for how long? We'll see. Dasani.
Our Wednesday game is going to look like a bunch of badasses now. Alright. Oh, yeah, run and jump. Run, cricket leg. And then I sensed you. I sensed you.
And then, I guess I should roll initiative for this satyr. You will... What's that? He's not as fancy as the one that's in D&D Beyond. Not quite that fancy. He's a Barovian satyr.
That's fair.
Same stat block though. Just not as fancy. And what did you ask him or say?
I said, I sensed him. I'm here to save you. Be my friend.
I'll be like, yeah, thanks. Could you maybe kill those things though?
No, that's
Before we
what,
start making the friends and things.
that's what they're for. My crew. I kind of motion at him.
Oh,
Sonny, you're a dick.
You don't know I did that.
yeah,
Roll
you're
for
all,
I can
perception.
see you.
yeah, you're kind of up in a tree with a satyr right now. So.
Yeah. Also
You
not
are
that
kind
far
of-
up, but
yeah.
they do hear
No,
me.
like 7 feet up in a tree. Yeah, people can hear you.
Oh. Then you call me a dick. Hey, I just saved this satyr. Me. Tactic.
Yeah, sure.
You're saved. Good job, Dasani.
Sigmund.
Ridiculous.
Sigmund will let loose the Rising Taunter and and attempt to destroy the closest dire wolf with a massive swing. Let's see here. +6. Let's go. 9. Damn, my rolls suck today. Okay. I rolled, the last roll was a 2, the next roll was a 3. Wow, good job. I'm really on a roll here. Ha!
So we got nothing then? It happens. We miss. It happens. Kylina.
So Kalina is going to take off her coat and do radiant consumption, I think is what it's called. And she's going to use the other thing in Wabopper that I can't remember right at the moment, but I'm working on it. The Divine Smite, which is already on her blade, and go to take a swing at the closest bad guy to her.
Okay.
And she got a
There's
19.
one that looks like he's going to go down. What'd you get?
19.
Yeah, you can hit either the one that's going to die soon or the one that is still pretty... He's hexed, but he's not hurting.
Okay, so I'm going to hit the one that is hexed and not hurting. And that is brain work. It's 2d8. Or no, it's actually 3d8 because I think my weapon is a d8 too.
What'd you get to hit?
19.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We rank 30 on Extra Life right now.
That's cool.
Okay, so it's 2d8. And so that is 9 plus the
Radiant consumption, right? And you're
Radiant
around all your
consumption.
friends. So all your
Radiant-
friends take 3 damage probably, right? What's your charisma modifier?
2.
2. Okay, so everyone takes 2 damage.
Even me and my tree.
And then
Yeah, you're within 10 feet.
I try and block the satyr though. Like they do this.
and then 2d6 for the great sword.
Yep. And then I think you get to add something else to that once per turn on your damage rolls.
Yeah, it's 7 plus with radiant consumption is so 7 plus 2.
So what's that total damage though?
So 9 plus 9, 18, or 9 plus 9,
Yeah, we'll go
18.
with that. 18. 18 it is, and everyone else takes 2 damage, including the other wolf.
Yes. And then I don't have 2 attacks yet. Okay.
Maeve is hurting.
Well,
yeah,
that's
I'm sorry. I think I heard it in one ear and let it go out the other. How many hit points did you do to Valley earlier?
It was 10. You took 10, and then you just took 2 right now.
Okay, yeah. Valley also does not feel very well.
All right. So
can I heal?
you use your attack. Do you have a bonus action?
Lay on hands is 1 action.
Okay.
It's not
On
bonus.
your next turn, you totally can heal.
Okay.
All right then, Valley.
Back to me. Okay. I think that I am going to first cast a bonus action to healing word myself.
Okay.
And then I will get... Oh, goodness. Where did it go? Sorry. Okay, then I get 1d4. Oh, goodness. Okay. That's not that many. I got like 4 points back. But that's something. So then I'm going to... How close is that wolf to me still?
5 feet away. Within 5 feet.
5 feet away. Okay. So I am going to. Oof. I'm gonna. I'm gonna cast Entangle.
You've already cast a spell with
Was
your
a
bonus
bonus
action.
Oh, that's right. God, I always
Yeah,
forget
so
that
you
rule.
can
Sorry,
do a
sorry.
cantrip or another action.
That's right. I always forget that one. Sorry.
It's all good.
So instead, I will cast Thunderclap. So he is gonna have to essentially do the same thing, which is make a Constitution saving throw.
As is
That's going to be an
everyone.
8, I imagine.
Anyone
that's
that's within 5 feet of me. Yeah, so that should just be him, right?
Yeah, we'll say you stayed within 5 feet of him to stay in his threat range, but you moved around your friends. So
Okay.
that we're not all like in a murder puddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he failed.
Yep.
Okay. Then he'll take 1 point of damage.
Shit.
All right. He still looks awful, but he's still up.
Oh, goody.
Elena.
Well, I'll look at that hexed wolf, and I'm gonna cast my Eldritch Blast at the wolf and hopefully take it down.
Do it.
So,
Let's do this.
let's see. I roll a freaking. I rolled a 2. So I probably whiffed that again.
You do still have inspiration. You could before you, if you want
Do
to,
I?
or you can save it. It's up to you. Kill these wolves. Please kill my wolves. I'm not a DM that wants to kill my players. Kill these wolves.
I mean, I only have 1 point of inspiration. Like, I actually didn't know that we had any.
Yeah, you can either have inspiration or you don't have inspiration. It's not, you can't like stack it.
You can
Yeah.
give it away.
And you can give it away. Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold on to it for a little bit. I mean, hopefully
Alright.
nobody dies.
Then it is the little satyr's turn, but he doesn't have weapons on him. He dropped them while he was running. So
I'll help you find your weapons. It's okay, little buddy.
he can't really make any actions. He's like,
He plays flute, or did he drop that too?
doesn't have a flute.
Oh, I hate Barovia.
Doesn't have a flute. I mean, he might be able to play one, but he doesn't have one.
Well, that's my next quest.
All
Get this satyr
right,
flute.
so he can't do much on his turn. Maeve. Oh yeah, he
Alright.
says, "Thank you for saving me. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
I know.
Seriously, kill them wolves. Kill them wolves.
Oh, they're working
Maeve, it's
on
your
it.
turn.
An Eldritch blasting this fucker.
Do it.
Nat 20.
Kill him. Whichever one. Let's see if you do enough damage to kill the one.
That is 9 damage.
Which one are you hitting? The hexed one or the one that's
No,
about
the
to
one
die?
that's been attacking me.
I think that's the hexed one. Yeah.
No.
No.
The one that's been attacking me is the
The beat up
non-hex one.
one.
Okay, well then he's dead.
Yay!
Got him. Alright. Dasani. Oh, no, hold on. It's the wolf. So, yeah. Is that, it's going, I'm gonna just, can I get a D6?
Which one do I want to give you?
Thank you. It moves its target to Sigmund. And it's going to make it a fight against you. That's going to be a 22 to hit you. Does that hit?
Hmm?
It does? Or
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Oh, not
What?
10. You take 10 damage. I'm using
Yikes.
average damage. I'm not even trying to kill y'all. I'm not even rolling for damage. I'm
Ouchies.
taking averages here.
I have a question.
Ouchies.
What's up?
Okay, so I have a thing. It says when a creature you can see moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there, I can use my reaction to deal it damage. Do I get a reaction if it starts its turn there, even if it doesn't hit me?
Does it say that it has to hit you?
No.
Then, yeah.
Okay, so I'm, since it started within 10 feet of me, I'm
Kill
gonna,
it. Do it.
well, he has to do a con saving throw.
Is that an action, though, or what is that?
It's one of my,
Reaction.
druid thingy reaction stuffs.
Gotcha. It's going to be a fail.
Oh, okay, good. He's gonna take 2 points of damage.
Okay, he's still up.
I helped.
Every HP counts. Kill this guy. But yeah, Sigmund, you take 10 damage, and I need a DC 13 strength save.
So I just roll and add my strength, right? Roll 20, add my strength.
Whatever it says for your saving throws, your strength saving throw number.
Okay. Oh my god. What is wrong with this roller? I hate this roller. I'm getting a new roller next week.
Buy some
I
dice.
got a 9. I got a 9.
I will send you some dice. I'll even find some Raven themed ones if you'll roll.
Like my last 3 rolls was a 2, then a 3, and now a 4.
Nice.
There you go. I got a 9.
stole your luck.
At least it's consistent. I mean, you know.
Womp, womp, womp.
Okay, am I gonna turn into a wolf now?
No, you just get knocked prone.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right.
Damn it.
Oh fuck! I just saw them knock Sigmund prone.
Dasani, you're up now.
Looks like it's up to me. It's okay, Sigmund. I save you. And only you. No. Wait.
Is Matt the top of the order?
Does a 14 hit?
No.
I'm like way down there.
He's number 10 in initiative.
14 hit.
Did I skip someone?
No, I'm at the bottom then. I'm below Dasani.
Yeah, the wolf sent me 14.
14 to hit?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. It's a D8, boy. Oh, +2. That is 9 damage. Pissed.
He's hardy.
You got
ass
Sigmund.
wolves. All right.
Are you kidding me?
Not even kidding you. Sigmund.
Oh, they dire wolves. That's
There's
right.
this giant wolf
I should have done my
snarling over you.
Okay, I gotta take a. Is it a free action to try to get up?
It actually just cost half your movement to stand up.
Okay, I'm gonna. And do I evoke an attack of or provoke an attack of opportunity?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up, and I'm going to angrily swing. I'm gonna kill this son of a bitch. I swear to God.
Go, Sigmund!
I'm gonna try to finish him off. 23. Does that hit?
Oh yes, yes.
Okay, let's see here.
I don't think failure. I think minimum damage. You're gonna kill him. So
Yeah,
just tell me
minimum
how you do
damage
it.
would be minimum damage would be 10. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
You're
8.
good.
8
Yeah.
would be 8.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. So I freaking cut this damn direwolf down with the rising totter angrily, very angry. After being bit up and knocked on my ass and watching my new friends get bit up too. All right.
Yeah, so when you guys get bit by the wolf, it does that like neck break shake when it bites you, and that's how it tries to throw you to the ground. So you would probably stand up pretty pissed off that it like shook, you know. I wouldn't want to be shook like that by a horse-sized wolf. That sounds awful.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and heal myself. I need to take a potion.
Yeah, because you guys basically end initiative.
We should probably take
Can
that.
anybody
break.
heal me?
Oh yeah,
I
we'll
need
finish.
healing.
Post-battle stuff.
You guys
Break.
take a short rest while we take a 5-minute bio break. So, activation codes aside, we can get back to business, which was a short rest after an encounter with some dire wolves. And there is a satyr.
How much do we get back from a short rest? Because I want to make sure.
So you spend hit die, whatever your class. Excuse me, whatever your class's hit die are, you can expend up to 2 because you have 1 for each level. And you roll them and add your Constitution modifier.
I regret this now.
Con.
You warned me.
I warned you. I warned you.
Or I can do that.
Don't do that.
Children,
What's up?
what are we doing?
Yeah,
Hopefully
I'm gonna
healing.
heal for 7 during this. You can see right here for 7, and I'm also going to take a healing potion. I think it's just a potion of healing, so it's just 1d8, right?
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2d4 plus 2. Okay. Plus 2, and I'm gonna heal another 7, so I'm back full. Okay, and I will offer healing potions to anybody who will need them. I have 9 left.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, you all
Lay on hands, Maeve for 10. There.
I used one of my pack slots to just get back my entire hit points
Okay, cool.
because I can do that apparently.
Does Valley require one of Sigmund's healing potions? Because he basically takes out an extra and hands it like basically says, "Does anybody need it?" He's offering it. He's not like demanding anybody to take it, but he's trying to be friendly. He's trying to build a rapport here.
I'll look at the little satyr guy and I'll be like, "Hey, he's offering free healing potions."
He could probably use one.
He offers it freely.
Oh my gosh! You have to excuse me. I have the hiccups. It's very annoying. I've been drinking water. Try and kill it.
Is that what White Claw's called now?
It's actual water. No White Claw involved. Yeah, but I lost my train of thought. I apologize.
Healed the satyr. He's looking good now.
Yep.
What's he got for me?
His name is Pavel. He says, well, yeah, I noticed that you sent for me, but obviously I was a little preoccupied here.
No big deal. That's what I'm here for. They help some too. Kinda. Look at Mob.
All right.
Do you know this guy, Mob? You a friend of yours?
Yeah, he's a guy with horns, and he's got, like, goat legs.
Do I know him?
I'm just being a dick. I know you know the difference.
I would definitely think Sigmund has never seen a satyr before, so he's looking at his legs, looking at his top of his body, looking at his legs, just like, what manner of creature are you?
I'd be like,
I mean, Maeve also has cloven feet because tiefling.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know tieflings had cloven feet. I didn't know that.
Some do.
Oh.
Can't have
I knew
all
they had
sorts of
horns.
things. You could have
And, like,
6
black
toes,
eyes.
Too.
Yes.
Depends on the tiefling. Wait, more?
Oh, so you're not like wearing some like specialized boots or anything like you're like barefoot?
That's almost all
Have
key
cloven
tiefling.
feet.
Yeah. No, bolos.
Volos, yeah. Volos. Show me tieflings and volos.
Well, like I guess the satyr like basically has like the lower legs of like they're like furry. Yeah, they're like a fawn. Like they have like goat legs basically. So I would say it's definitely a lot different than a tiefling.
I know.
So.
I'm just talking shit. You could tell too.
So,
But I'll
so
ask,
still,
what's his
so
name?
still, Sigmund is just like, what the hell?
I'll ask, what's the satyr's name again?
Pavel.
I'll ask Pavel, like, hey, Pavel, buddy, you want to do a little satyr song, a little satyr dance? So, show my buddy Sigmund over here what satyr's all about.
Let's see. Make a charisma persuasion check.
All right. Okay, cool. That is 8.
8?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's actually, he got a 5, so you still got it.
Satyr, he's a good guy.
Yeah, so he's actually, he doesn't have his instrument or anything, but he does do a little dance, because like I said, he doesn't have his flute or any of his gear, but he does do a little dance, and it's like a little song and dance for you all.
See, Sigmund satyrs, they're fun.
Sigmund is just a little bit baffled by this. He's never seen a creature like this, obviously. I mean, obviously, he was a little thrown off by Tiefling when he first met Maeve, but I would definitely think, like, he looks at her and he's like, He's seen creatures with, like, that are mostly humanoid. I guess a satyr is mostly humanoid, but a little bit more feral looking, I'd say, with the furry legs going on. So he's definitely a little confused. He's like,
yeah, they are fey. Like their arms are like super hairy, like an animal too.
because like Sigmund is a man who comes from the world of men, who it's like he's probably met elves and dwarves before, but he's never really like encountered like fey or any kind of celestial beings or anything like that. Like,
yeah.
so Sigmund is like mostly like used to just interacting with humans. So when he sees people like a creature like this, he's definitely like, what the fuck is this?
He's definitely an interesting one. But yeah, he thanks you guys for helping him, and he asks you where you're headed.
We're going to see the Lord.
The wolf.
It's what they call Strahd.
What?
That's what they call Strahd.
Oh. I'm not going to see Strahd.
I know, right?
What are you guys? Why would you go? What are you doing? Why are you going there?
Pavel, was it?
Yeah.
What were you doing out here, all alone, in such a?
live out here.
I called for him. It's really my fault. Well, I guess I did you a solid. Got you out of that tree with the direwolves. Unless you got in the tree with the direwolves because you were
Because I
coming
was on
toward me.
my way here.
Okay, then I guess we're even.
Do you live not far from here?
It's not super far from here. It's about a mile away, 2 miles away.
Well, can you tell me what time of day it is? Is it still like light out or light out? I guess.
So it was early afternoon. It's like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Okay, so Sigmund will turn to the group. He's like, obviously, he's not safe alone, and if there's more direwolves about, then he's still not safe. I say we should escort him back to his home before we continue. If not, I can go on and escort him alone and catch up to you. It's up to you.
That is not a good idea.
I don't know how long we're gonna be here. And listen, Satyr, buddy.
He says it's like an hour walk to the north to get outside the forest.
You say that, but I'm here with some warlocks and stuff. There might be a short rest, and this travel dangerous here. So why don't you just stick with us? Because just to be honest with you, I'm probably going to do my thing again with animal magnetism. You have to come to me all over again. So you just want to hang with us?
Not if you're going to the castle. You can call me later.
He'll be in great danger if he travels with us, Dasani.
Yes, this.
Well, why do we have
They're
to be in
intelligent.
great danger?
Yeah, dude, he's intelligent.
We're not.
I'd say we're in great danger no matter what path we walk in this land.
All right.
The least we can
tells
do
you
is offer
he'll-
some comfort to this poor thing.
He'll travel with you as long as your paths are going the same direction.
All right.
That's fair
Okay,
enough.
so I say we escort him back to his home, and it's on the way, right?
Yep.
Okay, so stay with us. We'll protect you, and we'll continue on.
Yeah, he'll tell you as you're walking back toward his place. He's like, "Yeah, I usually stay out of trouble because I only go out in the mornings, and but yeah, I was magically drawn out." And
I'm sorry.
Nah,
I'm irresistible.
it's fine. It's magic. I get it. I've even got magic resistance. I don't mean to brag or anything, but
I know you're
pretty-
Faye. I thought it was gonna be little
What's that?
critters, critical rates, little challenge rating, but a Faye. I'm glad you didn't get eaten.
yeah. So
Let's continue on then.
Yeah.
Oh God.
keep it on.
By any chance, were those wolves under the charge of someone?
They're everywhere, and
They're
most
just
of
wolves.
them are under his control.
So you're saying he lets loose these wolves upon these lands to prey upon the denizens?
Only the ones that get out of line and leave when they're not supposed to and stand against him, you know.
He didn't invite us to his place. That could be
Or if they
seen
get
as
hungry.
standing against him.
Yeah.
They didn't make it to leave to tell him either, though, because you killed them both. So there's that.
I guess we're going to the carriage ride already. Carriage.
Is there anything else you could tell us about this land? Or perhaps you know a little bit more about the he. You know who we're talking about.
I've only seen him a couple times, and I've been here for a while.
Oh.
I was here before it was all of this horrible nightmare land. When it was just a regular forest.
I'll kind of peel back my hood and be like, "You ever see any elves around here?"
Most of the elves are dead.
That's unfortunate. I am not.
There's some dusk elves in Valaki, and I hear the Vistani are taking elves as well as just about any other humanoids into their ranks.
Oh well, that sounds really nice. We should go do that.
But I don't know. And I've heard rumors of an elf in Strahd's castle.
Okay. I assume this hasn't changed anybody's mind.
No. Okay. I'd say we could we don't want to trouble this poor satyr any further than we probably already have, so we'll just get him back to his home and let him be on his way and continue on our way.
Yeah, he'll tell you if you do need me. He's like, don't hesitate to use your magic power, but remember, I am a satyr. I got that magical resistance. I may or may not come. Depends on
I know you wouldn't come to Strahd's.
metadata.
I know you wouldn't come to Strahd's castle for
that's
me.
absolutely not. That's
I know.
Absolutely
Don't
not.
worry, I won't be calling anyone from there.
You might get some birds or something to go with you.
Yeah, I still got my ravens, right? I know, lost them.
He will help you find some birds, and you can charm.
Oh, not 20.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah. But it's about an hour and a half, and he tells you, he points, he goes, if you all just continue north for about 20 minutes, it'll take you back to the road, and you'll see the black carriage in no time, if that's really what you want to do. Or you
Yes.
Well, thank you very
go
much.
west.
You can go west. There's a windmill that I would not recommend. 0 stars.
I'm gonna put my hand and like instead of I'm gonna put it on the back of his arm. I'm like, it's pointless. Their mind is made up.
Say, okay, well, best of luck to you. All right, and he scampers off.
It's just Donnie's like he's like Joe Biden over here. Like, calm down, dude.
He's trying to use his ringer. He's trying to use his ringer, but there's no way that an intelligent creature that wants nothing to do with Strahd is going to be convinced to go.
All right, well, let's continue on then.
Because he might have a higher intelligence than you. I don't know what your intelligence is.
I'm dumb. -1, see.
Yeah, he's got a +1 to intelligence, so he's no dummy. Yeah. So you all go about exactly like the satyr said, 20 minutes north, and from that point, you do see the black carriage about, just within eye shot at the top of the hill.
I will
Is
walk
there-
up to it.
You said there's no driver, right? It's just the 2 black horses with the red eyes.
Yeah.
They're standing at a crossroads, one that heads east and one that heads west, and there's like an old lantern the glass has all been busted out long ago, and they're just standing beneath it. And they're all black, murdered out, except for the white foam coming out of their mouths and their red eyes.
Obviously, Sigmund is dead. Like I'm trying to like portray Sigmund as being like kind of like a fish out of water in all of this,
But
So
don't get me wrong, though. This carriage is beautiful. Like the attention to detail is, it has no peer in all the land for how beautiful and like the craftsmanship. There's nothing else like it. It's beautiful, but it is daunting and jet black all around.
So I would say Sigmund stands like a good ways away from it. I'm guessing Maeve and Dasani are just like, oh, here we go, and just walking right up to it, right? Like, oh, here we go again.
Oh,
And,
no, I'm resigned now that I see how balling. I mean, never been this close, but this is actually pretty cool now that I see it.
well, I would say Sigmund like stands back and he's just like, are we really meant to travel on this thing?
Yes.
Seems like a carriage that will take us to the underworld.
Yeah.
No, it's simply taking us to Strahd's castle.
Is there a difference?
Well, I mean, if you're considering this the underworld, then this entire land is the underworld.
I guess you have a point. We have no choice. So I
The
guess
only way to get out of here is go forward, because if we go backwards, we're probably going to find ghouls again, and it doesn't sound like a very good thing.
Yeah.
Something tells me we won't be
could
accosted
share
if we travel on this too.
You all could share Pavel's burrow. And we could have adventures in
No, thank
Ravenloft, avoiding all hazards in this hovel built for 1 medium humanoid with 7 humanoids in it.
What do you guys think? We do this Pavel's hovel until we get to like level 5.
Thank you.
We could all quarantine ourselves in Barovia.
Hey, Pavel,
Shelter in place.
Downtime day activities and all. Teach me things. Homeschool us, Pavel.
I don't know. I don't really want to shave my head though. Just putting that out there right now.
Do you want to reverse mohawk / what was it? Reverse mohawk / double Skrillex?
The no hawk is that what you're rocking?
That's what gave
All
me
right.
the hiccups. It was not the White Claw.
So I think Sigmund will kind of let everybody else like board this thing first, just to see,
Kalina just goes up there and she just gets on.
Maeve will stand and open the door for everyone else.
Yeah, Valley
Segment.
climbs up.
Yeah, I'll just go in. I mean, it can't be any worse than anything that I've ever seen.
I think Sigmund looks over to Sani, just like kind of gives him the look like, are you gonna get in there?
I'll pat on the seat. Be like, come on in. It's fine. You don't want to walk.
Sigmund will just slowly make his way inside, ducking underneath, making sure there's enough room for his weapon. Is it? You said it's much larger on the inside than it seems from the outside, right? Like it's kind of like some.
As you all approach the carriage, yeah, on the inside it's like a limo. It's a limousine basically on the inside. Plush black velvet seats. It's nice. There's no detail spared in the craftsmanship, like I said, but it's just all jet black.
Once everyone else is in, I will climb in and take the seat closest to the door.
And you need not even close the door as they shut, and you hear the horses like, and they just start a slow click, 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 click as it.
Sorry, can you make that sound one more time? I didn't hear it quite right the first time. Can you make that?
Click, 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 click.
No, the horse sound, the horse sound. Can you do that? There. Oh, okay, all right.
That's my Adventure Time horse. I like that.
That's some jolly undead horse there. It's like, yeah, there we go.
Magic horse of doom. Cannot wait. We'll eat you. No.
I want to go ahead and cast Talk with Animals and ask these horses, like, how many times they've done this little ride here.
Are you Strahd?
No.
Then I'll take you to see Strahd. It would be great. You're going to love it. They don't even answer your question. All they can think about is we have people.
Who's a good horse? I'm a really good horse. You're the best undead horse. Take us to see Strahd and get eaten. You are the best undead horse.
Is there some kind of slide or like for the window to like look outside of, like, or something like that? Like some kind of port on the inside where you can like slide it open to see what's on the outside of the carriage?
And then there's there's little what is that? Like the mesh wire metal windows that as you slide them. But yeah, you can see out. But you can see the butt of one of the horses moving further out because he's doing like a happy trot because he's like super happy to take you all to see Strahd after talking to the ranger. And they take off to like a full sprint. So they actually start really booking it.
All right. Good job.
And as we get closer to the tower, to the castle, does the land look any different? Like, is there less like civilization out here?
You notice it is all uphill because you are going like on the southeast side of it. It looks like a mountain that the castle sits atop, but then as you go through like around over the river and through the trees, quite literally. You come over to the south side of it, and it's a giant hill that you can climb, but you all are taking the carriage, which is much, much faster, I assure you.
Okay. And like when we were far away from the castle, and we saw it from the distance in our last travels, you said you said there was like some kind of it's a little cliche, but like the thunder and lightning, like kind of like surrounding it, like it was like shrouded in like
it was
like a cloud
completely
and
cliche.
Yeah.
That was
kind of
all dramatic effect. There's not quite literally a lightning bolt flashing every time you look at it. With like dark clouds that roll in and then roll back out. No.
I was trying to get really immersed in the surrounding.
It should give you that feeling when you see it because it is a ginormous, especially as you approach it. It's huge. It's a very enormous castle.
Now Sigmund has probably seen a lot of castles in his day, you know, from like being a soldier. Is it still larger than any castle he's ever seen?
Maybe not. Depends on what all you've seen. But it's impressive nonetheless. Especially after seeing the village of Barovia. There are some signs of disrepair. You know, like one missing brick here or there up at the tops, but nothing. It's not dilapidated or anything of that nature. It's up and standing, and it is a beautiful castle.
Do we see signs of life? Maybe like people moving, or like maybe servants or knights or any like anybody that lives there, like moving about around, like maybe through the windows or ports or anything like that. Any gatekeepers?
We fancy you should ask, because
We did hold on to those tongues, right?
no, you turned them in.
Well, he'll know. He'll know.
I still have my ghoul eyes.
Oh, all right. Perfect. We have some dead ghoul tokens to offer our new employer.
Well, I'll at least show him anyway. They're my new toys.
Okay. I wish that it would just give me a picture of the castle, but I'd have to find it in here. That's ridiculous. You'd think it would be in Chapter 4, Castle Ravenloft. No. Makes perfect sense. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure if you all think of a giant Gothic castle at the top of a mountain, that's what it looks like. Gargoyles, the works, arches, connecting towers. And it's all made of stone. As you approach,
here we go.
there is another, awesome.
Just Google Spooky Mist Castle.
Yeah, there you go. Spooky Mist Castle.
And then pick one of those. You can play along at home.
Yeah,
Everybody on
exactly.
Twitch, Google Spooky Mist Castle. You don't even have to have safe search on. It's fine.
I don't know why, but I think I'm like, my brain immediately thinks of like the castle from Beauty and the Beast. I don't know why.
There you go. Yeah,
sure. I'm really excited about Sean's castle now. He is kind of...
It's not a bad analogy because he is a monster.
Yeah.
So, yeah. As you all approach, there's a bridge, and the horse.
Oh, there we go.
The horse-drawn carriage crosses the bridge, or stops right at the bridge. And the doors, almost as if they were mechanized, but they're magitecanized.
Maeve will exit the carriage.
What?
You're like, I guess this is where we get off, and then we have to walk the rest of the way.
Yeah. Well, the bridge actually goes straight to the walls of the castle.
Okay.
And it's a drawbridge, so it is down right now.
What is below? Is there like some like moat or like some kind of canyon beneath the drawbridge?
We fast forwarded through the overnight, but yeah, it is a giant chasm. If you were to fall from the castle, you would die. Almost
So it's like
assured.
Ganon's castle from like Ocarina of Time, like kind of like that.
Something like that.
Except not lava, just like
Yeah, just really high up. You will die of falling damage. Many have.
Yeah.
Many have.
I guess we all disembark then and cross this drawbridge carefully. Sigmund looking for any signs of life across or any.
Life.
Any signs of something?
Maeve will lead the way.
Is it dark out now?
No, it's like 5, 6 o'clock. It's evening time, but late afternoon, early evening.
This is a good spot to.
I think I know we got started a little late and we had tech difficulties, but I think that this is a good spot to end this session.
Because we went straight to the castle.
Works for me.
Because
we were motivated.
That way,
y'all were motivated.
yeah, when we get to because there's going to be a ton of stuff that's going to happen immediately upon castling. So I don't know if there's a much better cliffhanger narrative-wise than to stop. Okay, so yeah, you're right. Yeah, we're going to go back to what Raven was asking me. Yes, there is thunder and lightning behind the castle, most definitely. And then it's thunder and lightning roars in the background, leaving only the silhouette of Castle Ravenloft. What will the adventurers do? Tune in next time to find out. We will do outros, and I will go off the Twitch lineup.
I got it.
Okay, so Raven, you're up.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was a lot. Did a lot more this week. This is pretty cool. I can't wait till next week. Once again, you guys can follow me, twitch.tv/Ravenheart. I'm going to be streaming later, playing my first playthrough of Resident Evil 3 Remake. See you guys there.
Oh, dope. Awesome. Crystal.
Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear. You can find me at Crystal_Fear on Twitter and at Crystal Fear pretty much everywhere else. You can also find me on the Discord. I do all the graphics and stuff, like the pretty thing you're looking at right now. I did that. Yeah.
Good job.
Peace.
Thank you. And Tildays.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us today. I'm Tildays on twitch.tv/Tildays. And yeah, I'll be streaming on Monday, but yeah, I do gaming and cooking casts, a little bit of everything. And I had fun today. I actually got to do a little bit more stuff and get like more comfy cozy with the D&D.
Awesome.
Yeah, I feel like I know a little more after this.
And it's the Tildays on Twitter because somebody
because
stole
it's
it.
stupid. Somebody has it. I'm never gonna get it.
Oh my God! Somebody has at Ravenheart. It's some old lady who writes bad novels, and I asked her for it. I asked her for it, but it turns out she looked back at my Twitter and all my tweets, and she was like, "Oh, I'm too busy writing shitty novels," because she saw me talking to somebody else about it. I'm like, "Oh my God, this old lady got clapped back! Like, holy shit! Like, you can have it! Like, bow down to the queen! I'm like, holy shit!"
Somebody used mine for the Days Till Christmas once in 2015.
Oh.
And I'm never gonna get it.
No.
Is it me now?
Yep, Matt, you're up.
I'm Matt. I have this haircut. It's my life now. So this is choices I made. But no,
Clippers
thanks
broke.
Tony. Thanks Tony for the $162.
Raven, she's now a sex worker, just so you know.
What?
Wow.
What?
I'm so lost now.
Wait, what just happened?
I have no
Nothing.
idea.
I looked at his Ravenheart.
Somebody else got that Twitter.
No, the Raven Heart is the Raven HEART. That is an actual porn star.
Nice.
Well, thanks, Tony, for the $162. And we're going to leave the stream on a little after, so I'll come back with my actual hair and prove it, because that was my incentive. And now I still have things to shave, but I won't be able to prove it, at least not on Twitch. You'll have to, I don't know. Wait, no, that's not charity. That's like OnlyFans or something.
We can buzz your head and then post it on Twitter.
Yeah, I know, but what do I have after? I'll come up with another incentive.
Oh, I see.
It's just your head and your beard. Get over it.
Yeah. But
Moving
then I'm
on.
out things to shape. I should have done them both.
No, he's not, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
There's still
moving
a quarter
on.
Inch, there's still a
We're-
quarter inch of
we're
hair on
moving
his
on.
head
We are
that you'll be able
moving
to
on.
donate to get him.
I'm
in
not
shape.
No, I'm not picking it. No. Okay, that's like a grand. A grand, and I'll do it.
We're moving on.
That would be
Keep-
awesome. All right.
Keep going. Forward
Birdie.
motion.
Eyebrows, too.
You could just
Birdie.
get everything waxed. I think that would be fantastic.
No eyebrows.
So,
Hey, welcome you, Goldberg.
hi everybody. I'm Birdie, aka the Birdie Source, and thanks for hanging out through the technical difficulties and fun times that we have here on this stream. You can find me on the internets underneath the Birdie Source. That's the name. And every other Monday, I'm on a campaign over on the Tainted Lands where we play in a homebrew world, and then here on every other Friday now, and then sooner or later, the World Tree Burns is going to come back to Cobalt Press. We hang out in the Midgard campaign setting. It's a lot of fun. I play Landis. He's a Gearforged warlock. Everybody loves warlocks.
Right?
True.
All right, Misty,
So my
you're up.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Misty. You can find me at mcharm021 on Twitter. I mostly hang out in everything Impact RPG at this point, except for Monday through Thursday from like 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to like 7, and then I'm on Tilly's channel and I live there. Torturing Jimmy. And thank you to Crystal for doing our wonderful artwork. And Birdie is actually now our animal charity coordinator. And she will be having one charity a month that she finds that needs help for animals, and like we did for the koala bears, and we will be putting that on there for one shots. So we definitely want you, the viewers, to come join us in the Discord channel so that we can all play together online. And then we, as you see, have the hospital charity, which runs for 9 more days, I think. We're like 3/4 of the way there now.
Give me
thanks
a
to Tony.
lamp. Trying to raise $250 so I get a lamp.
And
I love
then,
lamp.
And then we don't know when the Scarathon is going to be yet, but we are applying to do that. And we have St. Jude's coming up. And also, I think it's CouchCon or At Home Con or
that's
plus.
I did have one announcement. If you wanted to hear it, Scarathon is on May 29th through the 31st, and signups start tonight. So you gotta go on over. You gotta go on over to @Scarathon. I'm sure their tweet is up by now.
I was hoping you were going to tell us secretly.
Take this.
So we will be applying for the Scarathon. We'll probably have our Ravenloft cast be doing it because it is Ravenheart in Ravenloft, and he's one of the pilots to it. So there's a lot of things coming up fun on the Impact RPG channel. So stay tuned to our Twitter/Discord. We have so many casting calls going out right now for all kinds of things, and no experience necessary. Tilly is brand new, and you see how wonderful she's doing. She came into this with a totally new character she's ever played, and it is completely possible for people who are veterans, such as Birdie and Crystal and Matt and Miles, to be in the group with people that are brand new. So don't be shy. Come reach out to us. Anyone.
Yeah,
of
we
us,
love new players.
Yeah.
And thank you so much. And now I'll give it over to the guys, or at least give it to Miles.
Yeah, so again, thank you everybody for watching tonight and bearing with us and our technical difficulties. We do appreciate your patience. And yeah, tune in. We'll be back on the third Friday. That is the 17th of April. Looking forward
going to see going to the
castle
castle already.
They
Do
are
we level
right
up?
outside the castle gates. And you know what? You do level up,
Oh, that's
but
years, bro.
you need a long rest to gain those benefits.
I'm taking.
So you can still level up. There's certain things that you get, but as far as like preparing spells, you won't have that many. You won't be able to prepare those spells until there's certain things you'll want to look it up when you level up before a long rest.
I get good stuff though.
3rd level.
Okay. So with
Subclass
that, we are
target.
going to sign off here at Impact RPG. Thank you for our supporters. Thank you everybody that came out to see us. And we will see you back here on next Wednesday for the Forgotten Realms.
I'll be back.
Bye.